Hey y'all. Hey. Okay, so this is just a message. I just shared some dreams, but this is a message. God got me sharing a lot right now. So, simple question, okay, that God had me write down, but I'm just now doing a video on it. Have you accepted your position? It's the question. Have you accepted your calling? All right. Really, I'm gonna try to make this quick. Right now, God is waiting on some people just to accept their calling. If you're trying to figure out um, what's the hold up? He's waiting on some people to accept their calling. Okay. Some of y'all, God has called y'all to speak and y'all not speaking, partially because y'all probably scared. You're not sure if you heard right, or you waiting for somebody else to confirm it. Um, but God has been calling you to speak. And you probably say, I'm going to speak, okay, once, we do this, or once that happens, or once you have things a certain way. but but God is waiting for you to speak. He is waiting for you to do. Okay, that's just one example. If He's calling you to speak, whatever God has been telling you to do, whether it is to speak, to start a business, to start releasing your gifts, whatever your gift is, He is waiting on you to start it. You might want to wait until things look better in your life before you start it. You might want to wait until you feel more comfortable to start it. Or you may be a perfectionist like me and you want things a certain way, so you're not starting it. But God is literally waiting on you to do it. Okay? Obedience brings the reward. All right? So if you've been having delayed obedience because you have not done what He told you to do, just know that He is waiting on you. And when you start moving and doing what He told you to do, things will start to be released, okay? He's trying to, Lord, it's like a job. It's like a job. He's training you. He's preparing you. It's not going to be perfect the first time, and that's okay. I'm just talking about speaking so I can give you an example. When I first started making videos, I didn't want to do them. I didn't ask to do them. I thought God was like, He wanted me to release some poems. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, cool. I'll do that one day. And then He told me that at the beginning of 2021. I said, yeah, I'll do that one day. Maybe, yeah, that might be cool. Towards the end of 2021, I still ain't released some poems. I thought it was a suggestion. I thought God was making a suggestion. I didn't realize He don't really make a bunch of suggestions like that. So towards the end of 2021, He said, I need you to go ahead and release some poems. I said, oh, you really wanted me to do that? And I'm like, okay, yeah, I do that. And so I still didn't do it. And things started drying up. Things started being held up in my life. I mean, things that I needed. And when I went to pray to talk to God about it, and I'm like, okay, praying against the enemy to let those things go, to release those things. And God had to show me that's not the enemy. Some things in my life were being held up because I had delayed obedience. I was terrified of getting on camera and releasing and speaking these poems. Nobody asked for me to say it. And I knew they would, even though they were the truth, I knew some people would take it the wrong way. And I knew they had the potential to offend people that I love. And that wasn't even my heart's intention, right? God may ask you to say some things that may make people uncomfortable. And you don't even have that kind of heart. You know what I mean? But the thing is, you can't really worry about what people gonna think. God is freeing you for your purpose, for the gift that He's put in you. God, y'all, it's every poem I like. When I first started out, it was so hard for me. I prayed, I cried, I was just like, oh my God, trying to breathe through it. And I would delete them over and over again because I didn't really like them. But God met me where I was. And once I obeyed, things started to be released. Okay? He was meeting me where I was. After I did the poems, I'm thinking, I'm done, I'm finished. And He said, what about that dream I told you about? He wanted me to share the dream. He brought up the dream. You remember that dream I told you the other day? The one I showed you the other day? He brought up the dream. And I'm like, yeah, what about it? Like, you want me to share dreams? I didn't even know. I'm like, who doing that? Nobody sharing their dreams. Once I started doing it, I saw other people were doing it too. But I didn't see nobody doing that. So the idea of stepping out there, doing something that I didn't see nobody else doing. The possibility of being judged, is people I know, have known all my life. They real quiet. They not even liking my videos. Y'all, I'm releasing these videos. I'm not hardly getting no likes. And then God told me I couldn't look at their faces. And basically what that meant is I couldn't even be on social media. So I would be on social media to release my videos, and then I get right off of it because I couldn't. What I noticed over time when I did get on social media is I lost some people, friends, people I've known for long periods of time. They stopped following me. Some of them did. And when I saw it, it hurt. It hurt. And God had to, God knows exactly where we are. And he will meet us exactly where we are. He tells us what we can handle knowing, right? I am a better, stronger person from the path that God has put me on, how he has handled me. Okay? It wasn't easy. This is sometimes I still, every time I make a video, I get nervous. I mess up my words. I don't even always like how my voice sounds, but I have to release. So if this is you, whatever God put in you, if he is calling for it, you better let it go, release it. Because them doors you waiting to open are not going to open until you release it, okay? I'm not trying to make a long video, you guys, but I'm looking at my title. Have you accepted your position? Have you accepted your calling? Okay? Have you accepted it? It's a yes or no, okay? And God ain't going to make you do nothing. He just needs to know where you stand. And that don't mean that, listen, God ain't gonna make you do nothing. I'm just gonna say that, okay? He needs to know where you stand so he can, where is he moving you to? What doors he opening for you, okay? Because if you're not gonna release, there's a certain door he has prepared for you if you're releasing the gift, right? Now that door is only for those who are releasing the gift. That door ain't to be played with. You go through that door, you ready to do the job. But there, and there's another door, okay? You want to stay safe, okay? But this is the thing, he is waiting on you. You can't go through that door. You ain't started. If he told you to start and it's something you can do now, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and release it, okay? Oh my God. And it's okay if it's not perfect. It's okay if it's not perfect, but you're going to feel so much better once you do, and you're going to get better over time. It's going to get better over time. Whatever it is, God will perfect it over time. He will help you grow in the areas you are weak, but you got to release and talk to him about that calling. So that's another thing. Have you accepted your calling? Have you accepted your position? Okay? Start doing it if you've accepted it. If God has told you to do it, start doing it, okay? always listen to God, okay? If God has told you to do it, start doing it. This is your confirmation. All right, y'all. I love y'all. And y'all be blessed.